Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Hello everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good one. It feels good to be back in the verse, you know. It's we'll see how well things go. I've heard I've heard that it's all right. I don't know. We'll see. We're just appreciating the fact that this armor does in fact possess bones. And I'm like, eh. Yeah. Listen, Solar. It's hot. It is hot in California. California summers are hot. They're unbearable by most of the population. You know, I guess you're from Texas, so, you know, I guess I'm just preaching to the choir, presumably. I was like, listen, if I open my window, it might be cooler in the, like, 90-plus degree weather outside, but, I'll take my chances for, like, an hour. Anyway, how are you doing? I saw that you were in game, presumably doing stuff. There are several things to discuss. Although, in all fairness, we did, like, talk about the roadmap update stuff. And now I'm just like, you know, maybe I should have saved it. You know, I mean, like, you know, if it had been, like, yesterday, if all the stuff came out yesterday, then maybe, you know. But maybe sometimes I should just save it for stream. Anywho. Oh, what is there to talk about? I mean, a few things. Genuinely, a few things. You have the armor stuff, which, like, I don't know. Super heavy armor. I'm excited. Not really excited, but I'm absolutely fine with the super heavy armor being a thing. I just really wish that whatever plans they were making for the other armors, that those would come out first. Or that we would have any word on Starware. But, oh well. Do you think the super heavy armor is going to be like a power armor in Fallout? Or do you think it's going to be like regular armor? Because I'd have to look back. Where does Starware is coming through? I mean, I am definitely curious to see how it'll work. I assume that, like, you will not be able to sit down, not even in a drop seat. Maybe not even in those, like, drop harnesses and the... Well, no, definitely not, because, like, the fact that you can sit down with a backpack, I think is a lack of technical feature. Oh, I mean, it's a little silly, but it is made by Apocalypse Arms, so we know it is a heavy weapon. What I hope is that you can use the Vendetta, when you're, if you're not in super heavy armor, but you can't fire it from the hip. You have to, like, mount it, or you have to, like, you know, go prone and fire it from a bipod or something like that. That's what I would like to see. I think that would be dope as hell. You know? I mean, we need the fucking, suit lockers. And we need to be able to log out without needing a bed, like they've been saying we should be having. So, what I'm really saying is, the game is so far from being complete that, we can just, you know, it's too difficult to tell how many cracks are empty or how many pieces are missing sometimes. I do, and I don't know, like, I haven't seen anybody say anything about the combat suit, and I don't know, because I know people are gonna love the combat clothing. The thing is, we have combat clothing and nobody uses it, because Starwear doesn't exist, and you can't wear clothing and armor, and there's no reason, I don't see any reason for that, for the armor that is clothing in the game now. I don't see any reason for that to be clothing. So, And, but I fucking hate the idea that we just, like I mentioned before, that suit looks like it came out of Men's Warehouse, not the 30th century. What are you doing? Like, they have some suits, and they do look, you know, there are some things that look very, you know, modern, very 21st century, and it's not necessarily a problem, but it's just like, I don't know, it just seems it just seems uninspired. Not lazy, it doesn't seem like it's a bad asset. Not saying that the artist did a bad job, just saying that the artist, I hope they didn't fall asleep at their desk making a regular ass business suit in a sci-fi game. Although that being said, I guess, like, whoever had to make all of the all of the pairs of pants probably, you know, was also like, God, this is just freaking workwear. Like, 90% of the things we have are just workwear. Like, come on, man. For you to get dommed at the first mission you go to wearing armor clothes? What? What? Listen, I love my combat crop tops. I don't know if that's what you meant to say. I don't know if we're on the same page here. Domed. Headshot. Oh, I'm not! I'm wearing a heavy helmet! Like, unironically, the Kateo helmet is here to stay. If you need it. Fair enough. Happy Pride Month. Oh, I didn't close the thing. Ah, shit, hang on. No, Task Manager, where are you? Task Manager, pop up here! No, I didn't open Task Manager! Oh, god damn it. Let's see. I... God damn. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, I do think I want to get the, a month of subscription, but only if I can get, only if I can get it for the next month, because, I mean, like, I'll take the C-54. I'll take the Ocello. I actually think that the Ocello, the sound that it does sound nice. And you know, if they ever do a Guitar Hero thing, which I could see them adding, especially as just a random, oh, we're gonna add this for, you know, whatever. Kind of experience in front of my pasta. I apologize. Is it Jollibee's pasta? Apparently Jollibee's is, does some good pasta. I don't know, because I got the Final Fantasy XIV box meal. And I may never experience Jollibee's again. Well, that isn't how you spell Jollibees. Fair enough. Oh my god. I mean, fair enough. Sorry, now I'm thinking about if there's any, fast food places I've never been to. I don't think I've ever been to White Castle. I don't know if there is a White Castle around here. I think there is. And I might have had them, like, literally once. Oh, okay. I haven't been to Buc-ee's. Which honestly is probably of no surprise, even remotely. But I mean, what is frankly amazing in my mind is that no, I have like never heard of Buc-ee's. I never heard of Buc-ee's before like 2023. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah. There we go. Something actually genuinely useful. Okay. What was I gonna say? No feelings on the subscriber flare. I'm trying to, actually, I'm trying to think. I don't know if they said anything in the monthly report. I don't know if there were any ships that were like, oh, obviously there's going to be something new coming out besides the Raylan. I don't know if they mentioned the Raylan in the monthly report, actually. Which isn't to say that the Raylan isn't coming out. The 2 months before the Polaris came out, they didn't mention anything in the monthly report. But it does feel odd when they do that. Also, are these are Mark IV, the boring ones. Yeah. But yeah, I do want the subscriber stuff. I definitely would like to check out the new ships. I think that would be good. I think that would be good. I think that would be good. Well, I don't. Well, I mean, sure. But like, yeah. I mean, they will obviously do it behind the ships. I don't know if there's been a time where they haven't done, or I don't know if there has been a ship where they don't do a behind the ship. Is that my ship? What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened? Why? Just a bit. Just a bit. Well, I'm gonna embrace the noblest of traditions and just, call a mulligan. Exit to menu. We'll just, yeah, okay, alright. Cool. Yep. Yep. Well, okay. If we're gonna be stuck here, let's pull up the monthly report and see. We're gonna be waiting here. What issues dost thou have with the C2? Open up the dev tracker, comlink. Let's see. Do we have anything new? Nothing. Oh, for a hot minute, the roadmap was not updated, but the roadmap roundup had come out, which is fun. So we got the roadmap roundup we can go through, and we got this we can also go through. Substantially better, you say? I would say, can it hold a Tonk? But I don't know. I guess it's a fair assumption that you would not consider a tank, would not consider a Tonk to be cargo. That is fair. I don't know what the cargo numbers are, but I also don't care. I know it's huge. Let's see. AI content. Oh, so yeah, AI content. I do remember Alpha 4.9 branch is going to be a very important one for the narrative design of the game, as the team is contributing to two very large elements that will lay important foundations of developing narrative in the Ultimate 1. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think, Reko Batagalia is going to be coming back in 4.9, according to the roadmap, so they want to do mission givers again. C2's cargo grid is a bit of a lie unless you exclusively use auto-loading. I was gonna say, well, yeah, I do, except I don't. So, AI features, animation side, went towards the mass retargeting of male to female combat AI assets with additional support for unconscious and bleeding out behaviors. Prototypes were implemented for the Valacar. For example, the team simplified the setup of burrowing animation types, fixed the path patching. Okay. Progress on the Valacar. Okay, so the Valacar is a thing they're working on, clearly. Gotcha. Teams are excited to see players' reaction to the return of Reko Batagalia as this will be the first instance of an old character returning to the verse with new content and missions. A lot has changed within the pipeline since her debut, so this will be the first time players will be able to draw immediate comparisons. Facial animations also had 2 performance capture shoots with narrative and motion capture team, which will cover content for 4.9 and 4.10. Okay. Maze Defense Con saw many of the ship team's recent projects flyable in the PU, including the Tiburon, Hammerhead Gold Standard, Origin M80, Starlight, Pitbull, Ironclad, Assault, Command Module. Team also delivered Vandal Maulers, part of the thing. Elsewhere, the Gattac Raelin passed its gray box review before progressing into LOD 0 with a combined LOD 0 and Final Gate review scheduled for early June. Significant progress was also made on a related yet unannounced ship. So that one line I did not read when I read through this before. Unless related doesn't mean the same manufacturer, but it's a new Gattac ship. There's a 99.9% chance it's a new Gattac ship. They said there are rumors that there's going to be a snub, maybe a cargo snub, which, honestly might be my hover truck that I want. Well, the rumors said that it was going to be a snub, so let's assume that it isn't. Which I think I would personally love to have a cargo snub. basically an MPUV. But, well, preferably if it was like a hover truck that, could also operate in vacuum. But that's not the MPUV. So it'll probably be a Gattac MPUV. Which, honestly, I have no idea what that looks like. But, also, I don't know what we're looking at here. Although this is a very human ship. Very much so. Well, now hold on. Is it? I think it is. It's definitely not the Stingray. It looks to me like it's maybe Aegis. Maybe Origin? Maybe Misk? But I don't see Misk as much. Aegis is my first go-to with this. Kind of Origin with sort of like these lines, but they're not like. Honestly, this is more of an enigma. You know what, actually, is this a... Okay, I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm looking at this and seeing a thruster. Now I'm looking at it and I'm seeing... This is probably actually like a headlight. Or a taillight? No, it's probably a taillight. Right? I don't know. It's got glass over it. I don't know. 4 other upcoming vehicles continue development. First received custom mocap for its enter and exit animations, creating unique challenges due to its scale before its gray box review at the end of the month. No idea what that is. Absolutely no idea what that is. Production on the second kicked off with a small team starting work towards the white box gate planned. Production on the second kicked off with a small team starting to work. So that's a ground vehicle. Definitely. So many other Gattac ships to compare it to. Sure. Third continued down the pipeline while the fourth saw the UK team collaborating with their North American counterparts to ensure the art direction aligns with the brand's other new releases. North American counterparts to ensure the art direction aligns with the brand's other new releases. That could be the Stingray. Could be Drake. Could be a new Drake ship. With resources freed up, pre-production picked up for the Anvil Liberator, with the start of White Box scheduled for the end of the month. As part of this, an update was made to the interior to allow for quicker entry and exit to the landing pads. Lastly, on the UK side, the RS Galaxy continued through the white box as further revisions were made to the layout around the central docking collar, habs, bridge, and lift area to ensure clear flow from any direction. As mentioned above, North American team progressed with an unannounced ship, which passed its gray box gate review with flying colors. Following this, the Laud Zero phase began with the ship coming. So the North American... It is true. Gattac is... Well, I mean, like, there was nothing... Yeah, I don't know. It is an interesting take they've went... I mean, they're going from a starter ship to, like, start, like, hey, this is what Gattac is, this is what we're doing, and then, boom, the Raylan is going to be like, we're developing the entire kit. So... Gattac ships should be coming out relatively frequently, I guess. Possibly. Probably not. Um, just have starter ships. Just have starter ships, consolidated outlands, and the only other ships are massive. That's also true. But they did do like reconcepting for the Pioneer. So they did do reconcepting for the Pioneer. So they did kind of at least, pick what their interior design is going to look like. And I assume that the forge, the refinery, crafting thing for Consolidated Outlands will come, before that. Let's read this again. While the fourth saw the UK team collaborating with their North American counterparts to ensure the art direction aligns with the brand's other new releases. As mentioned above, the North American team progressed with an unannounced ship, which passed its gray box gate, reviewing a review with flying colors. Following this, the Lot Zero phase began, with the ship coming together following a preliminary lighting pass. So I mean, there's a possibility that, like, they're talking about they wouldn't mention the Gattac or the Raylan. They wouldn't mention it twice, right? So my assumption is this is Stingray, and we're gonna get like something else from Kruger. Although who knows? Who knows at this point? Also, yeah, my only thought about this being the Kraken, I don't know. Does this seem small to you? I mean, this is obviously the Kraken. I don't know what else it could be. Unless they made a mini Kraken, which honestly I could see Drake doing. But I don't know. I mean, I know there's supposed to be a bunch of Rebels and stuff. I just feel like a PDC is kind of small. And I feel like this arm thing should be larger. Yeah. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, Kraken. Doesn't that look a little small? But this is the Kraken. There's literally no chance. I mean, look at that. That looks like the Kraken's like little sidearms that look a little bit like the that's not. I'm thinking of something else. It's too hot. Also, finally, the Drake Kraken continues gray box phase. Obviously, it's Kraken. I'm not saying it isn't. It fucking obviously is. Actually, let's look. For one thing, let's just check Dev Tracker. Is the Clipper not available for what the fuck? Wait, why is the Clipper not available for what the fuck is wrong? What the hell? Shit, fuck. What? Okay. So I think these greebles have probably changed a little bit, which obviously is just gonna happen. But yeah, it's like the same sort of vibe, definitely. Doesn't look that. Okay. Yeah. It looks like these these larger arms, it looks like they just took these off. Kind of the vibe I'm getting. Let's see. Oh. Or they made one of them shorter, put a PDC on it. I thought the Clipper was always available, but I guess it makes sense. Now I want a starter ship that is a generalist ship, which I guess in my mind was the Clipper, but oh well. In May, the weapon team ensured their content was ready for Alpha 4.8, including the Castak Arms, Plasma Grenade, and Utiliflex Novian Crossbow. A handful of skins for upcoming events. Meanwhile, the team progressed with a new large caliber weapon, which is currently in Gray Box. New tech is also in the works that will require cross-team collaboration over the next couple of months. Material polish passes and updates to existing weapons continue to progress too. Which is the Vendetta. The Vendetta and the new armor. Yeah. Community. Stuff with community. Stuff. Look at all these happy people. Look at that guy. Look at that guy practicing good trigger discipline with his thingamabob. Look at that guy with a DevTac Ronin. That looks suspiciously like the one thing. The one helmet. The dust-up helmet. Hey. Absolute blast seeing everyone here. Hell yeah. Economy. Okay, this line threw me for a loop. Alpha 4.8 saw the introduction of two major economy features. Ship insurance adjustments, and player-crafted items. We got player-crafted items in 407. What are you talking about? Consumable prices were also adjusted, and components now have a wider price range. Price of grade A military components in particular being adjusted upwards to give more of a sense of progression. What? You can't buy grade A military components. Huh? Okay. Devs also increased sale price of components. Okay, so they were not talking about sale price before. Okay. Data aggregation pipelines were broadened, resulting in several mission archetypes receiving a balance pass based on player behavior data. Team began standardizing price and volume brackets of crafting resources. They're also working on new ways to make the resource, commodity, and trading system more intuitive and transparent for players. I'm sorry, I did just skip over graphics, VFX, and programming. And Planetech. Okay, hang on. Planetech made large strides with Genesis as they look to close out the last elements of the core technology and move on to polish, performance, and stability tasks. Recent work focused on critical pieces of technology like GPU object spawning, virtual terrain cache, imposter rendering, and the spawning of creatures and minables on V5 planets. Alongside this, the team continued to iterate on visual quality while ensuring performance is kept in check. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe we get Nyx planets in December. I would say October, but I don't believe that. Sounds like, oh, we're moving on to polishing, and polishing can take a while, especially with CIG, which isn't a criticism, it's just the truth. Last month, mission design team progressed with Reco Patagalia. They also worked closely with narrative and core gameplay to ensure the mission provider interaction flow is as desired for the initial release. Progress was made on the redesign of an existing event, Siege of Orison. But as teams are now able to tap into new methods and gameplay choices. What? Okay, maybe it's not. I don't know. Team also focused on creating a faction focused on non-combat gameplay from the Star Citizen 1.0 plan, which is a very vague and I don't know. That could be a lot of things. Elsewhere, Municipal Works is currently going through mission blockouts to get it into its first playable state. So that I could see coming in for October. That seems realistic. Maybe November, I guess? We'll see. Narrative team had a performance capture session, which not only brought back a familiar face, but also recorded lines for a revamped existing mission. They also captured content for NPCs encountered during refueling gameplay to allow them to expand the variety of voices heard in those missions. Narrative team also began adding a variety of contracts that will bring more gameplay to the verse, not only for upcoming events, but for some expanded evergreen missions as well. Additionally, they created lore for new harvestable flora, wrote scripts for several new mission providers, including solidifying the narrative of their organizations, and provided support to both the UI and environment art teams. Thanks to all the players reporting issues as they find them, the team has also been knocking out recently discovered narrative bugs as quickly as possible, with many small quality of life fixes expected to make their way into Alpha 4.9. Online technology seems like it... Okay, let's see. I didn't read this, but let's see. Online services team continued their work on several key player-facing features, including the social chat, which is being built to enable in-game text communication between players. Alongside this, social systems pipeline continued to grow, with friends, online presence, party, viewer, and orgs each formally tracked as upcoming deliverables for future milestones. Oh god. Okay, so we're getting the social tools, like, piecemeal. At least they're building it piecemeal. Oh god. Okay. Also, Twitch Preview is not happy. First iteration of item recovery was included in 4.8. Team is currently supporting this feature, with more improvements coming in the future. Planning was also kicked off for the Maglock system as part of the item recovery feature. Maglock was mentioned for base building? Sorry. Maglock was mentioned for base building, being able to lock down items or lock down furniture to your ships, to your bases and ships, so that players could not interact with them, and physics would... I think they mentioned, being able to turn physics off, so that, it wouldn't just destroy the game. Okay, let's see. This sounds like it's gonna get kind of deep, but we'll see. A significant focus in May was to address live game stability issues tied to the contract system. Yeah. Team identified that the current contract system generates far too many database entries, causing overloads and performance instabilities for players. Two critical tasks were created to reduce the number of database entries and improve how contracts are filtered. The team also tackled reliability improvements to mission rewards and is putting better diagnostic tools in place, making it faster to identify and fix issues with missions and contracts not appearing. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I want to be like, when 4.8 launched, it was real bad. Although honestly, they did fix it in like a week. Less than a week, I think, if I'm going to be honest. But like, I mean, it's always better to have. It's always nice to have better tools. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. It would have also been nice to have those better tools, like, a year ago. But clearly it was not seen as necessary. And 4.8 kind of imploded, so that was the catalyst, I guess. Anyway. Live Tools team continued to deliver improvements across all of their key tools while also shipping several notable releases. For Hex, the team released version 3.39, which introduces new player support capabilities, updates including improved entitlement tracking, an expanded account ownership view, and more. Follow-up release 3391 kept Hex's blueprint data in sync with the latest services. Throughout the month, work continued on the Hex 4.0 redesign, including a new design system and UX foundations that will shape all future Hex modules. I don't think this is the first time I'm hearing about Hex, but that is a developer-facing tool, so I have no idea what that means. On the Bootstrap side, the team continued reliability work throughout the month, addressing developer-facing issues like server failures, performance bottlenecks, configuration problems. Technical planning for a full Bootstrap client overhaul was kicked off and is now moving from research to design and implementation planning. R&D, let's see, gas clouds, multi-scatter solution for planet clouds, Raymarcher to recolor gas clouds based on local density, numerous fixes, improvements, integration, temporal upscaler, lastly, out of bounds rights in the gas cloud. Raymarches are fixed for Vulkan alongside. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. Does not apply to me. 4.8, space combat missions, defend location. Wow! 4.9, Siege of Orison. Cool stuff. Players assault mine tools, control platforms, coordinated team-based encounters tied to mission-driven progression, instancing. Holy shit if they actually make it happen. Super heavy combat armor. Implementing the super heavy armor class, enabling players to equip and operate a new category of powerful super heavy weapons. Yeah, that's like, I mean, the writing's on the wall. The writing is on the wall. And you know, in the stupid fucking trailer for 4.9, they're gonna have some guy in this combat clothing running around as if they weren't immediately going to die. And it's gonna be complete bullshit. Implementing lightly armored apparel designed to offer a more stylish... Again, this sounds like they're trying to pretend like combat, like they don't have clothing, items that are clothing, and are also armored. Like, I don't understand that. Oh, also, implementing a brand new Apocalypse Arms Vendetta HMG, brand new weapon type, the heavy machine gun with the Apocalypse Arms Vendetta HMG, belt-fed and usable with the new super heavy armor, and its dedicated ammunition backpack delivers sustained high-rate fire from a large rotating barrel while carrying up to 4 magazines of ammunition. Hey, Brad. Yeah. No, you had mentioned that, Solar, and I was like, ugh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually, I'm pretty sure that the backpack is, like, yeah. Yeah, no, I think 100%, well, you know, 95% sure that it is just ammo. It could have, like, oh, it's ammo, but it also has a little bit of storage. It could be that, but probably not. We are just, we had a little oopsie in game, so I just have to wait. So we're reading notes and stuff. Not as OP as you think. Well, what do you mean? I mean, okay, listen. I'm not saying that super heavy armor is like just going to be the new meta, where it's like nobody wears anything but heavy armor. Now nobody wears anything but super heavy armor. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that nobody's going to have a reason to wear medium armor or light armor. And as far as I know, they don't have, I cannot tell you what plan they have to make medium and light armor viable. Now that being said, yes, super heavy armor does sound like it is trying, they are approaching it with pros and cons, and it's actually going to be like some really significant black or white sort of pros and cons, whereas like the heavy armor is like, oh, you have a slower move speed, but it's not actually, it is slower, but it's not actually, you know, that downside does not outweigh the pro of having, you know, 40% armor or damage mitigation. But that's like, but light armor, there is no stealth. High mobility, high mobility is, there is not high mobility. It is faster. You can run faster, yes, but it's not substantial enough of a difference to actually make any sense. And medium armor is, I mean, medium armor is just going to be stuck in the middle. But there needs to be like a more substantial difference between light, medium, and heavy. I think in terms of running speed, that's my thought. They also, because I think they also said, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure if you wear light arms, then you're not going to be able to shoot a rifle super well. If you wear medium arm, like, you're going to get more recoil. If you wear medium arms, you're not going to be able to shoot machine guns very well. They're going to be, you know, it's going to be more, too much recoil. So it sounds like heavy armor. So like, and this was a while ago, so I could be wrong, right? But, yeah. It sounds to me like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I am going to open my window and turn the AC on. Just need to find a heavy armor that you want to wear. Brad, if you want to get... If you want... I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say this because it's on my mind and I can't think of a better way to phrase it. If you want to give me a gift, just in general, anytime, get me a thermometer. Just get me a fucking thermometer so I can tell you, so I can, in this situation, tell you how hot it is in my room right now. Because it is hotter than outside. I can tell you that. And I have unironically told my parents, get me a thermometer. I need to know how hot it is so I can know if I'm going to die. Get you a Murray. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's worth the risk, Solar. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense. But no, I have unironically been like, hey mom, how about, could you pick me up like a thermometer? Just, you know, I'd like, just, you know, I've been like that for years. It's noticeable change in temp. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. The game is struggling, it wasn't struggling before, but that's okay now. Dude in the pink flight suit, hell yeah.
Your vehicle has been... Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
13K cause my ship exploded on nothing.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Do you think I'm going to spend my hard-earned credits on a freaking vulture? I guess I could rent one. That is fair. I mean, at some point I gotta go back and like try mining. I need to get a golem. I need to get a golem and throw some of the modules on, or some of the thingamadoos, because I didn't realize that you could use the thingamadoos. I actually did kind of think that the bespoke nature of the golem's mining head meant you couldn't. Apparently that's not a thing, so like some of those impossible rocks would not have been impossible. Oh. Oh, can you? I only half pay attention at the best of times. Let's just be real here.
Welcome to the ASOP.
Your
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
That's not what I wanted to do. So I guess that's not really gonna help me. That's okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's gotta be...
Vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Well, that particular detail could have saved me like a minute, but oh well. The more you know, the more you know.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
Do
System.
do 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 do. So what you're gonna do tonight, as if an hour has not already passed? I don't know, honestly. Where's Kinger? Where is Kinger? That is the question. Burger King. Yeah, it fits. It fits. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do though, Solar. Maybe I'll try doing some. Maybe I'll go to Pyro. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll loot Hathor. I don't know, man.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Oh fuck it! Let's go to Hathor. Let's go to the Hurston locations, and maybe we can go to the Dusters. Fuck them up a little bit. Since it's like a new patch, I'm guessing I do have some time for those asteroid bases. Yeah, we can. We'll go to Hurston. We'll do one run. We will do one run at a Hathor facility. Just see what happens. If we don't get the suppressor, I will accept it as fate. And then we'll go to the Dusters. We'll pick up some of their armor / clothing that has armor. Because I do like the look of it. And then we'll go to, we'll run some asteroid bases in Pyro. And if the asteroid bases in Pyro are subpar, I will cry. After stream. Yeah. And then we'll go back to Stanton and do like bunkers or something. Go back to Hathor for round 2. I mean, maybe. Brett, I am excited for tomorrow, though. It should be an interesting time. I genuinely thought, I think in my head I mixed up the release date for Digital Circus and the release date for Star Fox. Or I thought both of them were happening at the end of the month. I was like, oh damn. I didn't realize it was so soon. My server ain't too empty. Oh, damn. Well, we'll figure it out. Oof. Fair enough. Oh, that's not... What? Oh, it's at Aberdeen. Yep. No, I remembered it was at Aberdeen. Of course I did. I didn't completely forget. What could you possibly be talking about? Marvel MTG set coming out Ooh, okay. For Weiss Schwartz. I don't know that name, although I don't know if it's Weiss or Wise. Because I'm just remembering Ruby. And crying internally inside.
Quantum travel complete.
I was, listening to, I Burn, which I think, it's up there in terms of my favorite Ruby song. I mean, the first intro song is also extremely good. Oh, sorry, hang on. Automod is freaking out over Ruby, I think. Give me a second here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what you say? What? What? Automod, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it's just reminds me of a comment I got on one of my Starfield videos. It was like, hey, how did you avoid the toxic effect in the hidden cave? And I went back, because I can't remember, because this was like in episode 200 or episode 500 or something. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I watched the entire video on like 2x speed. I do not go into a single cave in that particular episode. Which has nothing to do with auto mod, but definitely does have something to do with random bot. Ugh.
Landing gear down.
I'm sorry, apparently I'm having trouble speaking today. Uma Musume? Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Is that a game that involves horse girls? Or a single horse girl that involves some element of horse girl racing? And an academy, possibly? Oh my Jesus Christ. I literally found out that game exists yesterday. because of a little channel called Best in Jest, where they were trying to guess characters. And that's how I also learned about Jollibees, which is man, what a world. What a world. Nice. Oh god, oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Game totally froze up. I just couldn't do anything and I just died. What? So, damn it. Oh my god. New chatter, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Koinonius? Sorry, I just am getting I'm very right now I'm very self-conscious of mispronouncing things for whatever reason. Coin. Yeah, coin's fine. Coin's okay. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. Nice, nice. Oh my god. I had my finger on the, like, I had my hand like one button over, so I was, instead of pressing W, I was pressing E. And now I feel like a dummy. Oh god.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, let's get rid of these.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
How is refueling? I've got my like particular interests of combat and hopefully crafting. And okay, that's good. I don't know. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, Bread. Like, my only problem with crafting is that I don't hate mining. I don't hate mining, but I did hate mining in 4.7. The little I did of it. Also, Solar, you wanna drop a party invite? Well, so I guess the plan is to do some Hathor looting. Maybe go to a Duster's location in Hurston. And also loot some armor, just because. And then go to Pyro and do some asteroid bases. And hopefully not die again, but we'll see. Also, I'm guessing that the party thing is broken, because I have not gotten a party invite. And I remember it being broken before, so I should just do that. Oh, okay, fair enough. My biggest problem with mining is that, like, increasingly, so many rocks are just impossible to touch. And I think my problem was genuinely that I never used modules, because I was always of the opinion that, like, I don't really want to get it too deep into mining. But, like, if you want to do mining, you need to at least know what modules do. I think that's probably fair to say. So, if and when I do mining again, I will get a golem, and I will get some modules that hopefully mean I can actually mine more things, and I don't have to use a mole, hopefully. but also like just the quality thing, because you know, it's a good point of like, hey, quality, if you're mining for quality, like, you're gonna have a terrible time. But if you just mine stuff normally, then you're gonna make money. You're just, you know, sell the low quality stuff, keep the high quality stuff. But if you're like me, you're only interested, literally only interested in the high quality stuff right now. So it does kind of just suck. That is true. That is true. How do you feel about the how did you feel about the Hull E getting its cargo reduced? Fair enough. For me, I'm like, okay, yeah, that does kind of suck, but also I mean, I understand it. Yeah. Yeah, I got a Hull C in game, and I was loving it with the auto loading, but yeah, as soon as it like auto loading needs to be a thing, I'm not like, oh, if I get a Hull E and I have to auto load and I have to wait a day for it to do anything, which probably would be the most extreme thing, right? But it's like, okay, alright, I'll accept that. I'm really curious how all the base building stuff will go. I mean, I really, really, really just want player trading. Like, if we had to have the game with player trading or base building, it would just be player trading. Would be my unfortunate pick. But God. Yeah. The monthly report, I went through it earlier in stream. So they said that the social tools had to come out before they do any like auction house thing. Honestly, I don't know how true that is. It kind of felt like it was sort of a conclusion they came to just sort of on the spot during an ISC or whatever, or a Star Citizen Live. But if that is true, like, the social tools sound like they're gonna take a while. And it really does suck not having, like, the auction house, auction house, bazaar, player trading, whatever they want to call it. If I could just buy materials for crafting, that would be amazing. I want to just dismantle stuff I loot from combat. That would be the ideal. But if that doesn't cover everything, then that's okay. That's also fair. That's also fair. I mean, they can start by well, okay. They can start by fixing the entire game, and then the game breaks. I wish it weren't so, but it is so. Okay. I mean, I don't even know. There's so many things that's like, yeah, it'd be nice if this was the case. It'd be nice if we had a concrete time on 600i rework. Be nice if we had a concrete timeline for Reliant rework. Batteries for this. There are loot boxes at Hathor, which is the main thing I'm interested in. They're like a few patches ago they had new attachments. Jeez. And they only show up in very specific attachments, show up in specific areas. And, yeah. Hathor has a suppressor that I like. If they didn't change things in 4.8, which, honestly, who knows. But yeah, it does have the batteries for the satellite. Oh, and it also has the Antium armor, which is kind of whatever, because you can get the blueprints for some of the colors very easily. Extremely easily. Just by doing the basic bunkers, so... I mean, there's all... I think behind pretty much every door, there's like... There's a very good chance that there's a weapon box. One that's gonna have a suppressor, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. It's also ironic that I am like, oh, let's get the suppressor, and I have an energy weapon. But, yeah. Oh, I do have to get back to Area 18 and try out the item recovery thing. Because I did lose my green P4 to some bug. Or some mistake. Somebody should not use grenades. Ah. But yeah. I guess there's also the chance that I get a crossbow. That seems... Allegedly, the crossbows are more common than the suppressors, so that's good, I guess. Yes. Okay. I saw a flashlight. I don't see an enemy though.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh Jesus. Well, I'll try to get over there. I don't know why I didn't think I was getting shot from behind, but I think that was the case. Well, I got a red card myself, so I can check. But I think I'm literally just gonna do like this one place and then go to Pyro. As much as I would love to hit up the dusters. Yeah. Listen, they'll always have a place in my heart, but they just need to go to rehab. They just need to go to location rehab. Figure out what's going on. Get the help they need. That's all I ask. That's all I ask of them. Alright, I'm coming. Oh, God. Hello. Lamont Arroyo. Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, was that? As much as I would love to take those, I gotta be real. I don't need them. Though the arms are usually pretty good, or pretty easy to carry. Take Overlord arms. I'll take all of those. And Tacket Suppressor 3. Cool. Cool. I don't need any of this ammo. And that is the same box I just looked at. Triple down, why not? Just in case. Just in case. Let's see. Grab this.
There's a body here.
At least I can use a Tacket one.
Oh damn, this poor bastard's dead. That's defo worth investigating.
Moss camo, the one that I can easily craft. What is this? I don't think I've seen that. No, I think that's the Jax McCleary jacket and shirt combo. And I can open the bottom area, assuming you don't have a key. Oh God. That. Don't need that. Attack at 1. I'll take that. Coda ammo. Cool.
Come on, let's do this.
Devastator. Ugh. Okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Some clothes I don't need. Med pens. Cool. Ammo. Cool. Don't need that. Alright. Let's... Oh, I also, while thinking about the, I did forget that the F-55 existed when thinking about the Vendetta. I will admit that. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we got the room open. Okay, what is this? Dust Up Legs Tactical. Okay, interesting. Black Steel. Cool. I don't have room for a lot of these. Gotta be honest, I'm never gonna wear another helmet besides this. Maybe a flight helmet, but... Ooh, okay. I can accept that. Oh god. Ooh, okay, this weapon box could be good. That's not the ammo box, I don't think. Take some P4 ammo anyway. Nothing. Damn. The worms. The worms. Alright. You open the garage, Solar? I guess there's... Well, I don't know. There's the side room, there's this side room, and then the other side room. And then the yellow door one, which I guess... I mean, this isn't the garage. Definitely not. Okay. Another triple down. Believe it or not, I can hold my... I can stave off the temptation to pick up such a masterpiece. Sawtooth combat knife. Thank God. We got such a lovely piece of equipment. Ermagerd. I'll take that stupid thing anyway. Is this light? Hell yeah. Full power smolts. The only beverage a bunny could ask for. I've had good luck. I think the first time I found a suppressor, it was in this side room. So I have a strong association with it being here. A completely and utterly regular red dot. Holographic, whichever. Well, shuckles. Ooh, max lift tractor. Oh, what's this? Boom tube rocket. Cool. Let's take that, actually. Gonna have to remember not to go crazy with it. That did terrify the hell out of me for a second. I'm just gonna be honest, but you know how it goes. Okay. Alright. I don't have any room for nothing but a fine, succulent suppressor. Or other weapon attachment. God damn it. Okay. I see you've opened a door. I'm gonna run in. But this is the last one. I think I have an extra key, but oh. I see the weapon box. I see it. I must check. No! No! Damn. Damn. You are right. You are right. Let me throw some stuff in my storage here, and then we'll see. And the real issue... Maybe not real issue. I don't know. The only thing I can find here, I think, I'm pretty certain, is basically just those suppressors in different sizes. I don't think there's any new red dots. I don't think there's any new... I mean, they could have changed it. It has been a patch, but, like, I'm pretty sure not. Which is the real shitty thing. Oh, hang on. I almost did a real derp there. I don't believe you. I don't think you're lying to me. I don't believe you.
They sounded like this.
What? Okay. Were they the Volt ones, or were they... Like, I think there's only the Klaus and Werner in the Vault. Man.
What the hell? Are you kidding me? How we lose them? Shit. Can't find any trace of them. I've got you covered. Go, go! I got your back.
Interesting. Okay. Because the Vault one that I picked up was from an asteroid base, back before all the loot exploded. Oh, that's a tacket! That's a tacket! It's a tacket! What did I... You can just buy the tackets, but like... Come on, dude! Man, like... I don't honestly believe that CIG hates fun, but my experience would tell me, would lead me to suggest that CIG hates fun. I guess okay, I guess I sound like a... I suppose I might sound very pretentious, I suppose. I mean, it's not like this, it's just this one Hathor run that I haven't gotten anything. It's, you know, it is several that I haven't gotten anything. Alright, well, enjoy the loot, Solar. I am heading off to Pyro. I mean, the real problem is that they put way too much value on these attachments, as if they're like something that's like really worth grinding for, and they're just regular red dots and scopes. Like, they're not crazy. They're not crazy at all. They're just things. Just weapon attachments. They don't need to be treated like god tier drops, because they're not. I don't know, maybe I'm insane. But that's how I see it.
Crusader Industries. Journey worth taking. Systems on.
Guess we're fighting.
Contact. Landing gear up. Shields off.
Just open Pinterest and for some reason today it's all fursuits. Oops, all fursuits. Oh wow. Did Steve Bloom voice Wolf in Wolf O'Donnell in Star Fox ever? I didn't think he did. But Steve Bloom is a very talented voice actor, I could be wrong. Oh, I guess it's for the new one. Yeah. Which I haven't seen anything for the new Star Fox game aside from like the initial trailer. Maybe like a few things here or there, but like there was a reveal like yesterday and I didn't watch it. And I kind of want to stay a little bit more surprised, I guess, and I don't really care because it's a remake of 64, so see if I can figure out where the landing pads are here. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there is also the well, there's a sub flare I mentioned earlier. So apparently you can like interact with the Ocello and like spam a sound bit, which is hilarious and silly, and you know. I mean, now I genuinely kind of want there to be a Guitar Hero mode, but eh. Also, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do have an account bound C54. A Luminalia one. I think just the one, though, if I'm remembering correctly.
Engines off.
And as much as I hate Wicklow, that color scheme I am completely okay with.
Engines on. Quantum fuel 100%. Launch complete. Shields off. Landing gear up.
I still seriously don't, like, Wicklow is such an amazing example of I don't understand what CIG is thinking. Like, genuinely, literally, the entire community doesn't like a thing, and then CIG just makes it worse. And still has not been better, and yeah. Whenever Return of Xenothreat happens, I'm not fighting for Wicklow. I'm fighting because Xenothreat are assholes. Are we closing? Fighting because money? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, really, I'm fighting for blueprints, but, you know, same difference. What the fuck? Okay. That felt a little odd. I'm also just, like, really terrified with crafting. Like, I was kind of terrified that they were going to... Oh, you're just gonna have to do missions to get blueprints. Instead of, like, oh, we're gonna make a crafting guild, or crafting missions. And it does feel like it's gonna be, like, 2 years before we get crafting missions. Because, of course. And not necessarily 2 years, but just the, oh, I have no idea when this is happening, and I shouldn't expect anything sooner. Ah, cool. So I'm trying to remember, was there any particular reason why We were around Pyro 5 when we were doing asteroid bases. I think I'll go to Monox just for the sake of variety. I don't think it matters, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yes, let's go to Patch City. I don't know if I've ever been to Patch City. Better spawn there and, you know, get everything sorted.
Quantum travel engaged.
Take a very quick BRB here. Oh, jeez.
Quantum fuel 75%.
Alright. You know, having turned my AC unit on, there is absolutely a drastic difference between drastic difference between my room and the hallway. My room is noticeably cooler, which is very nice. The chips of the evening will be a Lay's sour and cream. Hashtag not sponsored. Excellent crunch form. Superb.
Quantum fuel 50%. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, Patch City, what do you got for me? I am thinking though of well, I don't know. I want to be, you know, reasonable, critical, and objective. My criticism of CIG, and I think like that might be the subject of this week's Star Citizen Weekly. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably gonna say, hey, super heavy armor, cool. Combat suit looks like it's from Men's Warehouse. And not to say that Men's Warehouse is like bad, I suppose, but to say that it is uninspired for a sci-fi game.
Engines off. Landing complete.
But other than that, just probably really, mainly want just more communication. What? The fuck? When did I swap to a mining tool? Okay, I know I have some medical tools, but this is a close one, good lord. But yeah. There's also a chance that I find one of the contested zone P4ARs, which would be cool. I don't think I've found a contested custodian yet.
Welcome to the A-Class vehicle. Your vehicle has been re-visited again.
Which is to say the custodian / P4 that comes pre-equipped with attachments. And have like a permanently rough or worn texture. Which is a very like, it's not that important, but I don't know. I dare say that I liked that more than the green P4. But it can also be silly how difficult it is to actually try and get that.
Excellent choice. quit drinking for good, but then before I know it, I look down and there's a bottle in my hand. Not sure what's making my life worse at this point, the drink or constantly fighting against it.
Okay, okay.
Pretty wild.
Do wonder when Pyro will just be a warring system with with like 11 rival gangs or whatever they had decided on. I mean, I guess like Star Sim would probably be a good starting point there, but eh.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Hey, Chaotic. I did do a bunker mission, completed the bunker mission, but then my ship did blow up randomly, so. Eh. Ever heard of the secret bootleg Pico bar? No. Oh, no, yes, I have. Yeah, it's like at asteroid bases, I think. But you have to like bug your way into it. Maybe not asteroid bases, but like you have to like no clip your way in. Basically. Ah! Speaking of things not being fixed, my ship's just fucking gone! Hang on. I think my ship... It looks like my ship has spawned 24 kilometers away.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And 481 was supposed to fix some of this stuff, and I don't know how well it did or did not do that. Didn't go into PTU. But goddamn, we have a mission that totally isn't... A new mission that isn't totally completely broken. And if it is totally completely broken, they don't know because they didn't do it PTU.
You're clear to leave.
Also, I don't think it's moving. I think also part of the problem is that it might just spawn your ship. Are you shitting me? Okay. It gave me a marker and then it disappeared. That's so thoughtful of you. Why is this like so far? I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, this is gonna suck though. We aren't gonna get the... We really aren't gonna get the player trading thing for a while, for a hot minute. And to reiterate, since we have a little bit of traveling to go, like, crafting high-end equipment was not necessarily like the thing I wanted to focus on. What I wanted to focus on was doing small missions, looting everything, dismantling the equipment, and then turning that into, you know, hey, I did this mission, I sourced the materials myself and got paid to do it, so I don't really need to charge that much for it. So I'll just, like, you know, it'll be the, you know, cheap basic stuff. That's what I wanted to do. It's what I wanted to do. And of course, like, yeah, do research and get the fancy stuff as well, but have a line of budget P4ARs made from recycled materials. And good lord, if Lord knows if that'll actually be what ends up happening. Well, it depends. Oh, jeez. Woo! There was a rumor, there was a leak that there were going to be rare materials. They're going to classify some of the stuff as rare materials. And those rare materials were not going to be able to be dismantled. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I certainly don't know if... I don't think that's happened. I feel like I would hear a bunch of screaming about it if it did happen. A lot of very justified screaming.
Got a problem!
Ooh, we're not looking good so far. We're looking real bad in terms of loot actually spawning. I'm about to crash out and say that 481 was a lie. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna walk away from this and say, oh, literally none of the possible locations have anything here. Wow. People have been locked out all day? Or people have been locked out even after 481 dropped? Dude. CIG do be clowning here.
It's on now.
Finally I have the FS9 BP, and to craft it you need something bigger than a mole to break the rock. Well...
I'm wounded.
Really? So I don't know if there... I don't know. But, wow, we can... Oh my god. Literally none of the fucking loot box locations have a loot box. There is literally no loot to be had here. Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell, man? And this isn't, like, stuck open. Holy fuck, fix your game. Like, god damn it, dude. I don't know if the crafting thing has happened where you don't get the rare resources or whatever. I need to check that now. Absolutely 100% need to check that. Single laser stock mole. I mean, I really don't understand. I don't know how they've set up their, like, the meta for crafting resources. Like, oh, you know, steel should be... Oh, bearing uses steel and titanium and plastic or polymer or whatever. And, like, it's, oh, here's the basic thing. And, I would think that's how they would do it. That's how they would go about it. But no. Because, like, bearing weapons are not uniform in what they have and what they don't have. Like, the P8 has Ceruleum, I think, if I remember correctly. And, I mean, they could have changed it, but I doubt they did. Like, the P4 is iron, titanium, and hephaestionine. And the P8 is, I think it's titanium, Ceruleum, and hephaestionine, although I could be wrong. It's like, why would that be different? Why would it not just be the same materials? I don't know. Disassemble things, give back its resources. Finding platinum for fancy guns that difficult. I feel like you can't mine iron with a golem. I honestly have no idea. I mean, if you throw the modules on the golem, you probably can. I don't see that not being the case. But I am by no means an expert on mining. Oof. I mean, they have QA. They just, like... I mean, they have embedded QA as well. So it's like, honestly, I don't know. I think the gem mining sucks because you don't really have the UI. Like, oh god, the multi-tool, I mean, it works or whatever, but it sucks. It sucks compared to the, like, regular mining UI. If I was going to do mining, I would only use the golem, and I would only use the Atlas Geo. I would only use those two things. I would not do hand mining. Because you can do hand mining with the Geo, so. Which is, in and of itself, kind of insane, but that's another story entirely. They're saying, there's a Reddit post, we finally have a suit to wear for the in-game funerals of all those citizens that will never see the release of the game. Oh my god. And if it's,
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
I wonder. Okay, sorry, I just saw a Reddit thing and it was like, okay, do you want the game to get like bug fixes and no new content added, or do you want new content with to the bugs and we'll fix it when we fix it or whatever? I don't know. I mean, the game is not like content complete. It would not be finished for 1.0, right? But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that's broken or has just been neglected and feels terrible. And is like, oh my god. Oh, sorry. Also, I'm looking at Discord and I haven't checked anything. I have gotten messages. Ah, shit. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what the fuck to do now. I don't want to do ship combat. The ground combat, I guess I can do, but like, feels wholly unsatisfying without any good loot. And especially if there's just literally no loot. Man, like... I don't know, man. Like, I want to see what the fuck their data, because they absolutely, as much as, like, we want to say that they're not paying attention or they don't play their game, they absolutely do, and they do absolutely make decisions based off of data. Now, granted, there was the time where, like, the economy team was had just been made, and they were like, yeah, we have this algorithm. It says that, you know, like, courier mission should be paying at like 4,000 credits or whatever, which was before the inflation thing, but it was still extremely cheap. And I was like, if that's what a courier mission costs, I'm never doing them. That's a waste of time. They're like, like, hey, don't worry, that's just a number. We're gonna adjust it. We're gonna, make everything better. And then it released with that meager pay. It was not worth it at all. I was like, oh, well, shuckles.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
So I have been to Gaslight, so... I also think that there is a reality we have to just consider that, like, CIG are treating the game in 2026 as if it was a live-action released product. I think that's genuinely... I think that is genuinely, like, part of the reality here, right? I mean, they're not gonna pretend like it isn't buggy, although honestly, well, I don't know. Why else would they just not say anything? Why would they just, like, take 2 weeks to respond to, hey, this patch released and it's broken? I don't know.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't know. It's hard. It's gonna be crazy also because there are people who, well, I don't know. Friday is either going to be spectacular and they're going to surprise everybody with Summer Game Fest, or it's gonna come and go and people are gonna be like, oh no. Because I think, like, people are going to be real disappointed if people are going to be extremely disappointed if we're waiting until, well, we're not having CitizenCon this year, right? Yeah, shit. So, like, we're not going to have CitizenCon to announce Squadron 42. So, like, if it was like Gamescom, that would be, like, confirmed, yeah, no way it's gonna get announced and just, like, shadow dropped. I mean, maybe it will, but that doesn't seem like a smart idea. And at this point, I'm almost thinking, hey, let's just go to random RABs and just see what happens.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, and also, like, mission content. Oh my god. I mean, could you imagine if they made, like, a smaller scale TSG,
Complete.
where it's like, It's just like it's a mission. It's like maybe 500k. It's like you got to go invade this asteroid base. There are defenses. You have to bring like capital ship size ordnance or something. But it's pretty much just like you have to infiltrate, bring the shields down. Maybe you can like, you know, set some charges on the inside or whatever. You know, like something a bit more casual. Because I don't want to be an asshole. I never want to be an asshole. But I still like, I don't know. I don't care about TSG. I don't have a crew large enough to pull it off. I'm not going to be able to pull randos together to do it. Ooh.
Attack on shields. Contact.
And I'm not gonna risk the safe zone here. There's a chance that I get blown up here, but honestly, I'm just not feeling it today. Star Citizen is letting me down hard here, I'm gonna be honest. But like, I also just like interior asteroid base missions around in Stanton. Like, fucking do it. Come on, man. I don't know why the hell it's taken them this long to do that, but ugh. I'm just looking through Reddit. No crossbow or attachments this time. Man. Why? Why? I wonder if, like, if I could apply to CIG and be like, I am just a dude who is I'm just a bun who is extremely dissatisfied with the balance of these things. And I, like, need to understand. I don't even need the job. I'm coming to this interview saying I don't need the job. I don't really want the job. I just want to understand. I just want some real person to come talk to me and tell me that everything will be okay.
It's on now.
It's all I need. It's all I want. I think we don't have loot here either. Nope. I'm just frustrated with this dude.
Here we go. Here we go. Go ahead.
Not a single fucking box. I ain't checking out the worm. I mean, I could, but like, God, I don't fucking care. I'm tired. I'm tired, Chief. I skipped the entire fucking section because it obviously doesn't have anything. And like, these never, like, that has to, the fans not being, you know, retracted has to be a sign that nobody's been here, right? Right? Which is to say, I can't do the Bit Zeros missions. I don't fucking have the rep. I could grind for the stupid, like, fucking Christ. I could grind for the stupid headhunters, but like, I don't fucking, Why the fuck did they have to do a fucking wipe?
I'll cover you. Damn it.
Literally not a single fucking box is spawning. That is, I mean, I don't. Well, why did they have to do a rep grind or a rep wipe? Fucking words. I think that's maybe more the thing I'm upset with. But the loot is also, but the loot is extremely bad. It's never been good. But it never had to be this bad. Oh. Isn't spawning at TSG? Yeah. Yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. I mean, it also, I also thought I heard that like TSG was just not doing great, just in general. Which is like, yeah, they like I don't know what the problem is, but it's not like whatever's going on, like you can't just pretend like it doesn't exist. Like you can't just pretend like problems don't exist. You gotta, like, okay, clearly something is broken here. And like, I mean, I don't know. People said like, oh, you know, it's just, you know, every once in a while, like, you know, this is a cyclic thing. It happens. Things are gonna get better. There's gonna be a high, and then there's gonna be a low, and we're gonna, you know, it's gonna happen. And maybe that's true, but like, I don't know. If not the, hey, look, 4.8 is gonna come out, and it's gonna be rough. We understand it's gonna be rough. You know. Yeah. Man, yeah, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Did find a pristine metal. Nice. Nice. Ugh, man. I mean, I feel like the only thing I could and should do is just go back to Stanton and just get content grinding out bunkers for money. Are there faster ways to grind money? Sure. The smuggler missions Vandal Smuggler is too involved for me. Could grind out 890s. Those two. Vandal Smuggler is too involved for me. Like, I could do it. I could do it. Although I have had troubles by myself in the past. But, I'm not even sure if I have the rep grind at the moment. Or if the rep... I'm just not familiar enough with the layout yet to do that. Or the fueling missions are great, like 890 mission. I don't have a refueling ship, and I don't have any interest in getting one. And if I did get one, it would be the Starlight, but guess fucking what? I can't, because exclusivity is a bitch. Smuggler mission is sad now as loot goes. Repford is easy now? Okay. If it is easier to get that, then that is good, but... yeah. Okay.
Contact. Shields off. Launch travel engaged.
I hope there's like a CIG employee watching me right now. Just taking notes. I know I got a somebody from CIG watching me one time. Would appear not. Damn. Not that I assume I should get special treatment as a streamer or anything. I haven't seen that, like, that sentiment passed around at all. But I would really like to understand some decisions, because I don't understand them.
Shields on.
Like, I'd love to see, like, just an Inside Star Citizen that is a, you know, edited down, like, board meeting of, hey, like, where should we put the prices? Why should we make these economy changes? Why should, what should the next mission be? I would just love to hear that conversation. Edited down, I'm sure there would be some things that are like, okay, well, you know, like, this is a spoiler, we can't have it. Okay, whatever. But yeah.
Landing gear down.
Or, like, why the super heavy armor and the Vendetta are a thing. Versus, you know, any of the other tools. Because I'm still convinced that one sneak peek was, you know, new weapons. Still not, like, super convinced with the pistol, but the rifle thing was absolutely the bullpup rifle they were talking about. You know, also, do we think that they're releasing too many ships? It is a thought that I think I heard somebody say, I don't know, a little while ago. How many ships kind of just end up being, like, completely fading into the void because they're, like, they have as much thought put into them as, oh, let's make the Salvation salvage ship, haha. Like, you know what I mean? Every ship is someone's love. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. But I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying well, I don't know what I'm saying. I guess there's not really any problem with more ships. Just do kind of disappear into the void. Because it does end up kind of being like, who the fuck cares? Progress tech monetarily? I guess. I mean, like, they could just release a million light fighters. Remember when that was a thing?
Welcome
But,
to the
yeah.
vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I mean, it does help with funding, is, I guess, the really big thing. I don't know. I just want to see... Well, I don't know what I want to see. No, there was something about that I was like, yeah, maybe it would be good if they didn't do as many ships. I don't know why.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
You want to see the $45 game pack brought back? Well, yeah. Well, okay. What I want is an explanation as to why they took the Mustang off. Like an actual explanation from them, because they just... Aurora Mark II is out, boom, now Mustang's gone. Bye, I guess. Like, okay, sure. I was gonna backspace back to Stanton. Man, I don't know. What was... I feel like it was RAB Victory that we went to, and it was the Xenothreat one. Hang on. What was the description? No, it was RAB Xeno. Which it doesn't really have a description. I think it was Xeno. Did it say Xenothreat on it? Mm. If it physically had Xenothreat written on the structure, I did not see it. In the description? I thought it was already. Let's see. I'm not. Fuck. God. Okay, let's. Was it Quagmire? Oh my god, I was scrolling through the stupid thing, not. What the fuck? Oh my god. I think it was Quagmire. That sounds more familiar. That doesn't say Xenothreat in it. Beta? Jack? Elo? Nyx jump. Nyx gate. Well, there's Xeno. Quagmire. I feel like it was Quagmire. Oth? Or Roth? Foxtrot? Zoom in? No. Hello? Yeah, I do know the the Arda route thing. That I don't know if it's old. I don't know, Solar. I mean, I also, in all fairness, did not look at every single one. Okay, if this isn't a Xenothreat one with this pulsating red light in the background, I don't know what is.
Contact. Contact.
Xenothreat controlled territory. Okay. I don't think we went to RAB Jack before. But I am willing to naively believe that the difference was it being a Xenothreat location that had good loot. Though the more I'm thinking about it, the more I don't think that actually was the case at all, but we'll see. But yeah, no, the Arda route thing is extremely helpful, and yeah, like you literally, you select it, and if physically clicking the button does not work, hit R and it'll, like, I don't think I've ever seen it fail. Which isn't to say it won't, because Lord only knows. I assume that the Pico bar is at every asteroid base. but I could be wrong. I don't know. It could be a new feature. It could have been added like a while ago. Oh my god. Okay, listen, I was being very cautious and fully recognize that I think I was being a bit too cautious. Guess if you go to a little fan opposite to the bar, you crawl in backwards and stuff, never too cautious in pyro. Hmm. Oh my god. Am I completely lost? I might be completely lost. I mean, like, it's definitely this asteroid. But it's so soupy, I have no idea what I'm looking at. The pulsating soupiness is not fun to be in. I don't even have a Nomad. I rented it. Like a week ago. Good lord. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Well, I don't want to fight a Valkyrie, but I also really don't want to leave my ship to get exploded. I'm also... I mean, I think part of my problem with ship combat is that the ships are really stupid. I shouldn't have a ship right now. It should have exploded. Oh, god damn it. I really don't care. I mean, like, I literally did have one of them situations where my ship literally just, I call it up and it just disappears. So, like, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I might just... I don't care. I'll just probably log off. I'll see what's here and log off, I think, and just end stream. There's like... I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's something exciting. And if so, then that's got my interest, but god, like... Man. It's like, there's so many things wrong. It's like, no, I'm not gonna say that, oh, CIG doesn't care about a playable game, they just care about selling ships. Because, like, it's more complicated than that. Watching my ship explode hurts. Also, it does. It does. But, And I should have just fought these guys, it wouldn't have been that bad. I don't know if I could have touched a Valkyrie, though. Yeah. It's just like... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Again, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, just like not being just open and honest about being like, hey, this patch is gonna suck. We kind of have to release it. You know, for DefenseCon. It's gonna suck, we know it is, but we're gonna work on it. And we appreciate everybody, like, you know, going and testing, even though it is going to be rough. And, like, I don't know, so many other things, possibly. Hermes didn't even touch the Valkyrie. Oh, okay. What was your loadout? Because if it was, CF repeaters, then my attritions might have hope. I say as I... Oh, they didn't blow it, stop blowing up? Oh my god. It just feels bad, because I genuinely want to try and keep my ship alive as much as possible. But right now, I just don't care, and that doesn't feel right. And if that doesn't feel right, playing Star Citizen doesn't feel right. And if playing Star Citizen doesn't feel right, then why the fuck am I bothering? Okay. Well, I have no idea what the Hermes has. It could have cannons, it could have repeaters, I don't know. Rhinos? Okay, yeah. They don't have a lot of damage, or they don't have a lot of alpha damage, so... Very possible.
Damn it, that hurts. Someone, anyone, I need a heal. Jones!
Bring it! I'm wounded!
Lost one. Here we go.
And I'm not gonna look to see if there is loot or is not loot.
Got a problem. Shit, to attack.
Lost one. Taking shots. Oh, shit, man down.
It's unfortunate that the rhinos don't really do that much damage, but... love that ballistic cannon, but slow to get money this patch. Went for billions, nothing. It is the case for a lot of people.
We got trouble.
Oh, damn it. We're hit.
Guess we're fighting.
Oh shit. Oh shit, shit! Gun! Fucking shoot! At least they're actually running around. That is good. And I'm still going to yell at my gun not shooting because because when I pull the fucking trigger, I would expect the gun to shoot and not be desynced to fuck. I have every ship in share tons, but now there's goals to chase. Well, I mean, when the game works is like the real big factor there, right? Because, I mean, honestly, I'm like, oh, you know what? Okay, well, I have my goal ship of, you know, the Carrack. Hey, yeah, let's go for it. It's actually like a realistic goal. I never got a Carrack before because I was able to, because I got the angel donation from wherever. Was able to get an 890 and then didn't really use it at all. Okay, nothing there. Carrack would have been an actually realistic thing to expect. Nothing here. But now it's like, for one thing, the Carrack apparently is kind of fucking broken. And honestly, why the fuck do I give a shit? If literally nothing, if like everything that sparked joy does not spark joy anymore.
Go ahead. Got a problem? Ugh. We got trouble. Go ahead.
Ooh, okay. So they like quadruple the spawns basically. That grenade flew very oddly, but okay. The Carrack's an exploration ship, its weapons are fine. Honestly, it's probably like... So many ships feel like they're just overgunned. Or... Weapon balance could probably be... Weapon balance could involve... downgrading some of the fighters from having size 3s to size 2s and so on and so forth. And I think it would be... The game could potentially be better off for it. I mean, I haven't run the numbers. I haven't made my own little spreadsheet.
Yeah, I got ya.
But... I do think that. Really hard to believe I enjoyed this game. Seeing as how I love being a little loot goblin, and now there's nothing to loot. Just one fucking box, please. Just fucking one. A single box. See ya, Chaotic. It was good having you. Good luck out there.
Guess we're fighting. There we go, one. I've got you covered.
Blasted. You got it. Oh shit, man down.
Ah, god damn it!
Well, Solar, if you're still here, I think Xenothreat... I don't know. They might just have more competent AI. Or something about the locations it runs better or something. And I don't think there is a box that spawns in this vent, but I gotta check. Because wouldn't that be something if, like, oh, there's no boxes spawning, but this, except for this one, in this spot I didn't even know had boxes. It does feel like these guys are a bit more competent, though. Which is, I don't know. Not, which is nice. It is nice. Genuinely. Weapon lockers do work. Which is weird. Okay, well, yeah, I'm just quitting the game. I am so disappointed that, like, man, like, they're, like, and, like, this is, I don't report issues to the issue council as much as I do, or as much as I should, but fuck. The loot spawning, the loot not spawning is one of the fucking things I contributed to, but also, like, people don't understand what the critical and playable, like, tags mean, and it's absolutely, like, a playable bug. Doesn't mean it's good, doesn't mean it's, like, fun to play, it just means that you can actually play the game with it, right? It's not like crashing the game. Not like a crash to desktop issue. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, and I feel like, I don't know, it's me, Bread, and somebody else going to Digital Circus tomorrow, and there's a solid chance that I'm gonna have to defend Star Citizen in conversation, and it's that's gonna be a tough cookie. It's gonna be a real tough cookie there. So, till next time, have a good day, great day even.